Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, September 16th, 2021. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. Migrant encounters top 200,000 in August. President Biden pitches his vaccine mandate to America's biggest CEOs. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez introduces legislation to extend pandemic benefits. A new report ranks the best places to live in the USA. Also ahead, should General Milley be charged with treason? But first, more than 200,000 illegal migrants crossed the border in August. That's a 320% increase compared to the same time last year under President Trump. The Biden crew is refusing to deal directly with the southern border, instead focusing on so-called root causes of illegal immigration, like corruption and organized crime in other countries. Therefore, millions of foreign nationals believe they have a chance to get into the USA, which they obviously do. President Biden meeting with some of the top business leaders in the country, including CEOs of Microsoft, Disney, Walgreens, after the White House announced strict vaccination rules for millions of workers. Biden is urging the industry leaders in America to require vaccinations by early October, or their workers get either fired or suspended. Even though many court challenges will be in the system by October, this debate is not going to end. Radical left Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez unveiling new legislation that would extend pandemic-related unemployment benefits to millions of Americans. 3 federal aid programs expired last week. Economists say that all the free money is stopping some Americans from rejoining the workforce. They make more money sitting around at home. As of September 1st, there were more than 10 million vacant jobs in the USA. Money Magazine ranking the best places to live for 2021. Top 5 include Ashburn, Virginia, Flower Mound, Texas, Franklin, Tennessee, Carmel, Indiana, and number 1, Chanhassen, Minnesota. Little chilly up there. That suburb outside Minneapolis is home to musician Prince's Paisley Park estate. The best places are scored on income, access to nature, healthcare, business, crime, and education. Lowest on the list, Detroit and Washington, D.C. The message in a moment. Fellow Americans, Bill O'Reilly here. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed the state of our great nation has changed dramatically, and with it, the world's rock-solid confidence in the U.S. dollar. Thanks to our government's out-of-control spending, many believe we'll see dark days ahead for the dollar. That's why today millions of Americans are putting a portion of their savings in gold and silver. And with their sterling reputation, American Hartford Gold is the only company I am happy to put my name behind. All it takes to get started is a short phone call, and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA. Plus, tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Call 877-444-GOLD-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. That's 877-444-GOLD-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Outrage over General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the most powerful military person in the world. The scandal, or alleged scandal, centers around phone calls Milley may have made that cast doubt on President Trump. And those phone calls were secret. I'll get to the controversy in a moment, but first, Milley the man. He is the 20th chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the principal military advisor to the President, Secretary of Defense, and the National Security Council. Milley was appointed by President Trump in December 2018. A native of Massachusetts, General Milley graduated from Princeton in 1980, where he received his commission from the Army ROTC. Now, according to a new Hate Trump book by Bob Woodward, the fourth one he has written denigrating Mr. Trump. General Milley thought Trump was dangerous and called the communist Chinese military on the sly. That's what Woodward is putting forth. In his book, Woodward alleges that Milley told the Chinese communists in January of this year that he would prevent President Trump from doing anything that would affect China. As usual, Woodward uses anonymous sources, but the general did make the phone call. And that was 2 days after the Capitol attack on January 6th. So we, the people, need to know what was said on that phone call. And the only way to get the true story is not from Bob Woodward, who again uses all kinds of anonymous sources, but from the Senate Armed Services Committee. Today, the senators on that committee should subpoena a transcript of Milley's call to the Chinese military. There's got to be a transcript, right? Well, I don't know. I've been investigating. Is there a transcript of calls made by the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff to overseas military people? Is that a routine? Because you know the Chinese communists are taping the call. It seems to me impossible that the U.S. intel agencies wouldn't know about it and the U.S. military would not chronicle the call on a transcript. Is this Dr. Strangelove here in America now? So we need to see what General Milley said, and Milley himself says, I didn't do anything wrong. I just did what I'm supposed to do. I have to keep in touch with other nations and their military. And after the attack on the Capitol, certainly they wanted to hear from me. That's Milley's story. But again, we don't know the true story until we see the transcripts. And if the transcripts don't exist, this country's in big trouble. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. For more honest news analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. And I hope you check out my new book, Killing the Mob. In a moment, something you might not know. Are you looking for your next investment? Bill O'Reilly here. There are 7 reasons to look at the NRIA Real Estate Development Fund. Monthly cash flow payouts of 10% annualized. Bonuses to 21% targeted. They strategically locate in lower risk, high demand areas people want to move to. New construction is short on supply. Real estate affords diversification and safety from stock market risk. Their short and long-term strategy provides for steady returns right now. NRIA is an industry leader with a 15-year proven track record. So, if you've been sitting on the sidelines or want to diversify, start your due diligence at nria.net. Or you can call 800-800-1414. That's easy. 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. A new survey says 70% of U.S. households own a pet. While we welcome all types of animals into our homes, from pythons to parakeets, there is no denying Americans are dog people. More than 60 million U.S. households have a dog, including mine. While many enjoy man's best friend for companionship, others use dogs for their intelligence. From hunting ducks to defending your home, these specific pups lead the pack. Starting with the Border Collie, they are the fastest learners of all the breeds, picking up new commands sometimes in 5 seconds or less. They are also great at herding sheep and cows, should you have them. Next up, poodles. Don't let the silly haircuts fool you. These dogs are amazing hunters. They originated in the Alps of Austria to grab geese from the water. The locals over there call them Pudelhund, German for splashing dog. The third smartest breed is number one with American families, the Labrador Retriever. As the name implies, Labs are great at fetch. Their gentle bite is ideal for carrying ducks without damaging the meat. They can even hold eggs in their mouths without cracking the shell. Some dogs are so smart, they're given some pretty unique jobs. Doberman Pinschers, for example, originally bred to protect police officers walking the beat. Golden Retrievers are experts at detecting narcotics. Springer Spaniels help hunters find truffles. But others, alas, are not so bright. The Beagle, often considered dumb, sorry Snoopy, because of its overactive sense of smell. Beagles are easily distracted and overexcited at odors that humans cannot detect. Bulldogs, also on the dumb list. The animals spend most of their time sleeping. Finally, the Basset Hound, regarded as the laziest dog. While the hounds have tiny legs, their bodies are the same size as much larger breeds. So they sleep longer because they're exhausted and they are prone to obesity. Back after this. My trusted technology research executive, Jeff Brown, has a must-see video out right now called The Great Reset. This reset has been in the works since 2015. Now the circumstances are just right, and it appears to be coming to fruition. So please pay attention, because in Jeff's briefing, he will show us exactly what's going on, the proof, and how we can best prepare. He'll also give us the name of an investment he believes we must own if we hope to have any chance at preserving our hard-earned cash. In fact, if you buy it soon, he's convinced you could be one of the select few Americans who could see their nest egg double just from this one single asset. We may be about to witness the greatest financial shift in the history of America with the Great Reset. So, prepare now. Go to jeffbrowntech.com. That's jeffbrowntech.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.